Judge, this is case number JVB1061, Lopez case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Ms. Lopez,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Judge, I have a really great daughter. However, we have a kind of a bad situation. My daughter seems to be so busy sometimes that I think she knows she's a mom, but she kind of has other responsibilities that she's kind of putting in the forefront of everything. And so it's the last 2 years it's kind of gotten difficult for me. No, on the weekends she does stay home and, you know, she does help. And like I said, she doesn't like that. She's like not like that girl that goes clubbing and stuff. She does take that responsibility serious.
Yes.
It's just her job and school, and now she's going to work full time. Now she's going to be working more with the promotion.
Right, 'cause I got that promotion.
You know, that kind of leaves us with a little extra money and no time, because we hardly had any time now. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like now that she's going full time.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start your child support so you can at least give mom some sort of assistance.
This case is already heading in a fascinating direction. On one side, you have a grandmother who's clearly stepped in to keep her granddaughter's life stable. On the other, a young mother trying to balance work, college, and parenting. But here's the question. At what point does "I'm building a better future" stop being an excuse and start becoming neglect of present responsibilities? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Now, at the time that you move out of the house and you have the child on your own 100%, mom is not babysitting. Mom is not, well, not even babysitting. The child is living with your mom.
Okay.
If the child is no longer living with your mom, your daughter is with you 100% of the time, then you can come back and see me to stop child support at that time.
Okay.
But until that happens, mom is going to receive some sort of financial break, essentially,
Right.
until that time happens. So it's going to be based off your income, and you just said that you make $50,000 a year now. So at $50,000 a year, that brings your gross to $4,167. Your net is $3,516.78. There is a reimbursement to Medicaid. Now, you are working full time. You have access to health insurance now?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know how much it'll cost?
I actually don't know. I don't know.
Okay, what we're going to do, because Medicaid reimbursement is about $375. That's based on 9% of your gross.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure your health insurance is cheaper than that for your daughter only. So what I'll do is order you to be responsible for that health insurance and give you a credit of $100 towards the health insurance, okay?
Pay close attention to what the judge is doing here. This isn't about punishing the daughter for going to school or pursuing career. The court actually supports those goals. The issue is much simpler. If someone else is carrying the financial and caregiving burden of your child, the law expects you to contribute. That's a principle judges enforce every day, whether the caregiver is a parent, grandparent, or guardian.
Just so I can give her a kiss, you know, read her little stories, so that way there's some sort of bonding between us, since I do work, you know, all night long and go to school and all that.
Oh, well, that's nice. But what's going to be nicer is you're going to give your mother some of that money for taking care of your child, because she is footing the bill. She's taking care of everything. And if you think about it, technically you're not even living with her. You're only staying there at night for a couple of hours. And the baby is with your mom. And I'm assuming this happens on the weekends too. Because if you think about it, you really don't live there. You're just going to sleep. Mom is taking care of the baby. You'd agree with me, right? If you're coming in at midnight, the baby is with your mom all day. You're literally coming to the house, not seeing the baby, because if it's at midnight, the baby is asleep, I'm assuming.
Right.
And you're going right back out
I
to go
took
to
her
school
in.
and work.
I tuck her in.
She's already tucked in, so you just pull the covers over a little higher.
I give her a
That's what you
kiss
do.
goodnight.
She wakes her up, Judge, and just to play
You
with her for a
wake
little
up the
while.
baby
I
at
mean,
midnight.
Doing a clinical psychologist, and then from there I could, take care of my own daughter by then. I just right now need
And
some
move
assistance. Yeah, move out.
And your mom still takes care of the baby?
No, I could take care of the baby by then. I just need a little bit of help.
You
and
can take
assistance.
care of the baby by yourself now.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate that.
So I'm still not hearing what your issue is.
My issue is just
Because she's your mom, you don't believe you need to pay her something.
that's what I thought.
And there it is, the moment the judge identifies the real dispute. Notice how the conversation keeps circling back to one point. The daughter isn't arguing that her mother isn't helping. She's not denying that grandma is raising the child most of the time. Her problem seems to be the idea of paying her own mother. That's where this case shifts from financial hardship to personal responsibility. And the judge is not letting that distinction slide.
So,
I know she is. And that's why I leave her with you.
well, just like I did a good job with raising
I
you.
leave her with you, and you leave your child with your mother and do not believe that your mother should receive some sort of financial assistance.
I feel like I give something back by being in school. Once I do get that education,
What are you
that
giving
degree,
back by being in school?
I'm giving her.
What are your plans after school?
Well, I'm majoring also in psychology, so
Okay.
I planned on opening my own clinic.
But
Yeah,
now
that's a
that
good
she's
thing.
making more money, she's going to have to give me a little bit of that. They live with me. The house is paid. We don't have that bill. So I know she wants to be responsible and not have any debt, but mommy doesn't need to be having no debt and worried about diapers and all that too. And she does try to help, but it's just not enough. And now that she's got a promotion, I feel like she needs to take a little bit more responsibility. I've done everything I can, sweetie.
You know that I'm a double major, right?
I know that, sweetheart. But like I said,
I can't afford
London
to
is
do that.
important too.
If your daughter were going to daycare, you would be paying the daycare, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you feel like they should be paid?
Yes.
They're taking care of your child, looking after your child, changing diapers, feedings. They should be paid, right?
Right.
Your mother is doing everything I just named, correct?
Yes.
So it logically follows that she should be paid too, right?
Yeah.
So what's your issue?
Well, she uses her money for the school loans, and I can appreciate that she doesn't want to have school debt.
Right.
Well, I can appreciate that, honey, but you know what? Your main responsibility is being a mom.
I agree with your mom. This is your child, and you said something very key while you were talking. You said grandmother.
Right.
You're her child. She raised you. It is not her responsibility to raise your child.
Right.
It is your responsibility.
I just feel like I don't really have to owe her anything.
You don't feel like you should pay your mother?
Wow, that may be the most important statement in the entire case. I don't really have to owe her anything. From a legal perspective, that's a dangerous argument. The court isn't concerned with family titles, mother, grandmother, aunt, uncle. The court looks at who is providing care, housing, food, diapers, and daily support. If someone is doing the work of raising your child, judges expect accountability. Do you agree with the judge here? Or do you think the daughter has a point?
Yeah, I don't get home until like midnight, and I mean, I don't really see why it's a problem that my mother, the grandmother of my child, has to.
Well, because I'm not the one that got pregnant on prom night. You wouldn't be having this problem.
Okay.
That wasn't my decision.
Okay, but you're my mother, right? So
I had
you
one
always said
child.
you wanted a grandchild,
I
didn't
had
you?
one child. Yes, I wanted a grandchild, but it would have been nice if you would have got married first and had someone to share the responsibility with, not me.
I can't do it by myself though.
You're not doing it by yourself.
I'm trying to use that money, right? So that way I can pay for my tuition for college. So I'm spending most of my times, at nights going to school. But on top of that, I also work for the university during the day.
What do you do?
I'm actually an intern, full-time intern for the psychology program. So,
Is that a paid position?
yes, it is.
How much are you paid?
Well, I just got a promotion.
That's
to
good.
50,000.
Okay.
Yeah. I just feel like I work, all day. I go to school at nights. I don't come home.
Congratulations. We all work all day. And do you pay health insurance for the child?
She is on Medicaid right now because we qualify for Medicaid.
All right. Okay. Anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
That's pretty much the brunt of it. So I'll let her speak her piece and see if we can maybe find a resolution today.
Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So I am a full-time student, college student.
Okay.
I have one baby girl. Her name is London, and she's almost 2. And my daughter is trying to go to college, work, be a mom, and everything else that she wants to be. And so it's just gotten to a point where it's kind of ridiculous because I need some assistance financially, and unfortunately, I'm not getting it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So that'll make your monthly child support obligation $803 to your mother.
Sorry, baby. You gotta learn.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
No? No questions?
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's just this case number 1004, Sauer versus Moffitt.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Sauer?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, George and I were engaged to be married. However, that did not. We broke up. In the process of being engaged, George adopted my 9-year-old son Travis.
Okay.
And even though we're not going to get married, I would like to seek child support from George for Travis, please.
Okay. Any objections to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the objection?
Well, we were engaged. It was great. Her
Okay.
kid Travis he's really sweet.
Wait, her kid?
I'm
You adopted him, right?
I'm not the biological father.
Not
adopted
but
him, right?
you adopted Travis.
I was getting, yes, I did, yes. I'm not denying that I did adopt Travis.
So Travis is your son too?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
We were intending on marrying. I had a panic attack, Your Honor, a month before the wedding, and I ran out.
Okay.
I left, and we never got married. I don't make a whole lot of money, and
I'm not following you.
I don't really see Keely. I don't see Travis much these days.
He misses you, and I miss you.
I'm not following you. You adopted Travis legally. He's your son,
Yes, Your Honor.
which means you should be paying child support for him.
I probably should.
Probably.
Have you ever done something that you maybe freaked out about? And
Yeah, sitting here listening to your story is freaking me out.
I'm a nice guy. I deliver the mail. You know,
Okay.
I in this neighborhood actually.
Oh, thank you for delivering our mail.
You're welcome. I like it. It's great.
Mr. Moffitt, you came here to waste my time, didn't you?
No, Your Honor.
Obviously you did, because everything you're saying about delivering mail in this neighborhood and you're a nice guy, that has nothing to do with child support. Travis is your son. You have an obligation to support him. It's just as simple as that.
Are you okay? You're not going to have another panic attack, are you?
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on a second. This case just took a completely unexpected turn. A few moments ago, George sounded like a man trying to avoid responsibility. But now we're hearing about a child who still asks about him before bed. That's no longer just a child support case. That's an emotional bond. And the judge seems to realize there's a much bigger issue in this courtroom than money. Something tells me we're heading toward a surprise ending.
Do you really miss me?
Travis asked about you. I just want what's best for my son.
Wait, Your Honor, can we, what? When is he asking about me?
He asks, he asks at night right before bed. I mean, you adopted him, so,
Why don't you call and check on the child?
Just scared, I guess.
Scared of what?
When I adopted.
Mean to him? I mean, what's the? I feel like I'm missing something here. What am I missing?
I feel like, George just, George does have his panic attacks, but, I just want what's best for my son, and, and I want you to be happy too, George. I do. I want you to be happy.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So maybe I was wrong about you and Travis.
Do you want to?
Do you guys want to get back together?
What do you?
You're really making my heart jump over here.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never been in court before, Your Honor, but I feel like, yeah.
Maybe you guys should go ahead and get married. Forget the whole engagement thing. Get married. Then you don't have to worry about child support. Sounds good, right?
Oh my gosh, that's so simple.
Keely, are you?
I still have the ring.
I mean, we could get married right now.
You can do that?
Of course.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Moffitt, do you take this woman to be your wife?
Yeah, I do.
And do you take Mr. Moffitt to be your husband?
I do.
Okay, well, you guys are married and there is no child support.
You could search through thousands of family court cases and still rarely find an ending like this. What started as a child support dispute transformed into a second chance at a family. Now, whether this marriage ultimately succeeds is something only time can answer. But today, the judge saw an opportunity to resolve more than a legal conflict. He saw a chance to repair relationships. And that's a courtroom twist nobody saw coming.
This is an ending we don't see very often in this court. So once you guys are married, no one pays child support, okay? So if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.